Love Songs of W.E.B. Dubois by Honoree Fanonne Jeffers is a sweeping, multi-generational story about Black identity, ancestral memory, survival, and the ways history lives inside the body long after the past is gone. At the center of this story is Ailey Pearl Garfield, a young Black girl who spent summers with her grandmother in Chickasetta, Georgia, which is, according to the novel, is near Milledgeville, Georgia, which Milledgeville is a real place, with a family whose roots stretch deep into American history. Ailey is brilliant, observant, and burdened by the emotional weight of generations before her. As she grows from childhood to adulthood, she begins to understand that her personal story cannot be separated from the larger story of her ancestors, enslaved Africans, indigenous peoples, and generations of women and men who survived violence, displacement, love, and loss. The novel moves across timelines, weaving together family history with Ailey's present-day experiences as she navigates education, identity, relationship, trauma, and self-discovery. Interwoven throughout are the love songs, ancestral voices, and historical fragments that reveal the depth of sacrifice and resilience that shaped her family line. Jeffers draws inspiration from the intellectual legacy of W.E.B. Du Bois while creating something deeply intimate, a portrait of Black life that honors both suffering and joy without reducing either. Jeffers writes with the precision of a historian and the soul of a poet. Every page feels layered with memory, emotion, and intention. What struck me the most was the way that the novel treats ancestry, not as background information, but as a living presence. The past isn't distant here. It breathes through Ailey's decisions, her fears, her relationships, and her understanding of herself. Ailey's journey is deeply emotional because it reflects what so many people experience, trying to build an identity while carrying inherited pain you didn't choose but still must confront. The novel also handles generational trauma with extraordinary care. Jeffers refuses to flatten Black history into only suffering. There is love, beauty, education, family, music, humor, and desire. This is not simply a story about survival. It's a story about endurance with dignity. My rating is a 5 out of 5, 816 pages, and 30 hours long. Bye.